Hello, welcome. My name is Zach. I'm here with Kevin, who's been to over 30 countries in the past few years. We're going to dive through and share a bit about, yeah, how his time has been here with us. So, Kevin, would you like to
Sure.
maybe introduce yourself a little bit? What the past year or few years have been like for you?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm Kevin. I'm from the U.S. I'm 52 years old now. In fact, I had my birthday here. Um, and yeah, I've been kind of a digital nomad for since before it was called that. Many years. I've done a bunch of adventuring as part of having that, sort of privilege of being able to work wherever. Um, and I've been kind of in the tropics for the last couple of years, mostly on sailboats, but have kind of given that a break lately. And I ran into a kiteboarder in Panama. Actually, went on a date with her, and she told me about cabarete, and I've been trying to learn how to wing foil, and also just wanted to spend time to kind of focus on my health,
Mm, yeah.
and kind of get just calm down from traveling a bit,
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of chill.
Yeah.
And so I was like, this sounds like a great place. Plus, I had never been to the Dominican before, so I was excited to see a new place. And then
Nice.
came here and was staying in Cabarete, just various Airbnbs and hotels, and I was like basically looking for yoga places to do yoga, and came across Zen, and I was like, this seems like a great idea. And I was actually really close to doing kind of a medium term rental, like with an apartment, but found this place and ended up just kind of randomly meeting up with Robbie, the owner, and he took me around and told me about the program and kind of got to see the vibe of the place. And it was I was like, great, I was sold, and so I signed up, and I've been here since then, and I think it's about 6 or 7 weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
Well, yeah, appreciate you sharing that. And you mentioned focus on your health. Was there anything, yeah, specific going on that you were trying to work on?
Just from again from just sort of traveling so much, I had never like a lot of times you can't necessarily cook for yourself, and so you're eating out, and there's that's not a good kind of long term constant choice.
Hmm.
Um, and I mentioned I haven't been on a boat. Like trying to do yoga on a boat's pretty difficult, and let alone cardio. I mean, you can do swimming sometimes, but not a lot of options there. So,
Hmm.
I wanted the food and the exercise and the mobility, across the board, and so it sort of instantly appealed to me. And plus the wind sports here, I was looking forward to that as well, and it's
Hmm.
right here, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean those were the things, and um, just the combo, and for me, like just just having it all right here, and like I don't have to go anywhere to do the movement stuff, the exercise or the yoga
Hmm.
or go to the gym. It's like right here, and multiple things a day scheduled. That it doesn't take more than that to get me kind of engaged in that, and so I thought it was perfect for me because I just need that little bit of motivation, and no friction to actually go do it is ideal.
Yeah, it's a lot more convenient when everything is right there and structured and laid out for you, and
Yep.
you don't have to go across town to get those things. As you're describing your lifestyle, it's almost like a people travel a lot for work or are road warriors, and you are doing that by design. You can be where you want because you work online, but we're choosing to travel and enjoy cool places. But it's nice that, yeah, you found here and been able to acclimate to the program.
Yeah.
In terms of health, uh, yeah, what were some of the things here that we were doing? Were they new to you? Have you experienced some of them before, whether it's the qigong or yeah, what were things like for you in the past? Have you done yoga much, or were you a weightlifter your whole life?
Yeah. I think so. I've been practicing yoga off and on for a couple of years, but I'm definitely still like kind of a beginner. So, but I knew the practice. I had not done any of the aspects of Flow 60 before, really. I mean, obviously calisthenics, but the combo of that, I think, was definitely new to me. And just also, I think having just making it easy to do it or do 2 or 3 things a day in terms of movement is is pretty revolutionary for me anyway. So that was new too. Just essentially making it easy to get some reasonable activities done every day, which was perfect.
Yeah. What were things like before? Because now with the schedule, you do the flow with me in the morning, yoga in the evening with Susanna or Mackenzie, and even a workout during the day, depending on you were doing 3 a week,
I was doing
two,
2 extra workouts
two
a week.
extra
Yep.
workouts a week. Well, it's a good amount of activity on a
Yeah.
week. What was it like before?
Well, just before I got here, it was holiday time and very sedentary, which was not ideal. And I'd gained some weight and was not feeling great. Before that, before the holidays, I kind of considered myself somewhat active because I would paddleboard. I was always on the water. I would paddleboard. I would do some swimming if I could. And I was practicing wing foiling occasionally where I could, and but nothing. It was more like I would like 3 or 4 things a week, instead of 18 or 20 things a week, right? So it's been a big difference.
Yeah. And how would you say you're feeling now?
Feeling great. I like my mobility is way higher. I still can't. I'm not as flexible as anybody else around here, but I have gained a ton of flexibility. My the just basic like lower back mobility is way better. Like all kind of those groups have been improved, and then also, even though there's not necessarily a ton of cardio unless you kind of do your own thing, just my ability to kind of sustain the wing foil activity. At the start when I got here, I was completely like wiped out after my max lesson time was like 30 or 40 minutes, and now it's like 90 minutes.
Oh, there we go.
Not or practice, I should say.
Yeah.
So like that's been like an obvious improvement. I can see that just in the amount of time I can survive.
Yeah. Nice.
So that's good. Yeah.
And aside from doing more, feeling better from doing those things, have you learned much in terms of, whether it's certain habits or routines or what mobility does for you, or releasing tension, or, we did some breath work, meditation.
Yeah, I think a few things. Maybe not exactly what you're getting at, but like one of the surprising things was the diet. So coming here, the food is amazing, but you'll see very little meat, if any, and maybe just on special occasions or if you go out, and then also like almost no wheat products. So it's not. I don't think it's strictly gluten free, but there's no bread, no tortillas or anything like that. And like and I have lost, I think, around 10 pounds since I've been here, but I didn't miss it. That was kind of weird. So I feel a little more confident in when I go to kind of keep up some of that and not need to go back to meat and potatoes or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's been a good thing. And then I think a few little like body hackish things like the breath work is good for, I think, a bunch of different reasons. And you can also see improvement there, just kind of cardio and your ability to hold your breath, which is great. And then, yeah, I mean, again, just the discipline, like stretching every day, like you just feel better, you know, I think overall. Yeah, and the tapping is the qigong.
Yep.
I don't know the terms that well. That's been kind of interesting. I'm not normally a kind of like a body hacker type, but I actually I like that stuff now, and I don't like. I think I guess I'll just say I'm less skeptical of it. So it's been good to learn a few of those tricks too.
Was there any eye-opening moment that made you less skeptical, or just maybe how you're feeling day to day?
I think feeling and just yeah, I would say just improvement, like you know, in terms of general sense of well-being over, you know, a longer period of time is, you know, it's obviously make a difference. It's not just the strength or the cardio. There's some other things going on with the diet and the other kind of body hack stuff.
Yeah. And sometimes when we say, well, I'm feeling better, I'm feeling good, we can attribute it to a few different things, or there are some noticeable changes about, like you mentioned, flexibility. How about for you, what was there anything specific, whether it's energy levels or feeling more calm in your body or stronger or anything like that?
Yeah, I think all of the above. The one thing I did notice kind of the other day recently was like my stress level, my sort of baseline stress level has gone way down. And you know, part of that's the activity, part of that's just the vibe here as well, and other things going on. But for sure, like just my, you know, I wouldn't say I was like had major anxiety before I got here, but noticeably like less stress in my life. Like I don't worry, like with work that's going on, something's going wrong. I don't tend to react with it as much, and I've definitely noticed that. In fact, very recently, I was like, wow, I feel like I'm like everything's kind of chill.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
Well, there's certainly a lot of reasons for that.
Yeah.
And, you know, some of the things that we're doing on a daily basis to be able to achieve that. And I know some of you out there might say, hey, well, you're on an island. Of course it's going to be like that. Well, to be fair, Kevin's been on other islands the
Many
past few
islands.
years. And,
Many islands.
and even being wherever you want to be, would it be fair to say that because of all the activity and things, the stress still came down compared to just the location?
Absolutely, yeah, yeah. I mean, I think the you know, the Dominican's kind of in general, it's sort of a busy place. It's a they have a bustling economy here, and people are in a hurry. So it's not like the outside was chilling me out. And the beach is really busy too. There's so much activities going on. I think I would say it's you know, 100% related to the, you know, what's happening inside here for me.
Cool.
Yeah.
You mentioned the food. Yeah, was there anything that you think you'll take away?
Well, I'm still trying to get the recipes from the gals in the kitchen, but yes, yeah. I mean, there's a few real highlights. Again, back on kind of the carbs and the meat thing. Like I feel, I mean, I'm sure I'll slip a little bit more once I leave, but I feel more confident in being able to not, you know, rely so much on that. And yeah, there's a few dishes that I mean, I think I can probably make from just eating them so many times. But you know, I'd love to, and I like to cook, so I would love to take some of that away and you know, continue to try to eat in that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the same goes for the exercise too. You know, those habits.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, yeah, there's certain things that lead to a healthy and just overall good feeling, whether that's how we're moving our body, what we're putting in our body. sunlight, time in nature, sleep. I don't think we've touched on that. How's your sleep been?
It's been pretty good. Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of an early riser. It's probably fair to say I've been sleeping in more. I think that's definitely true. Yeah, no real issues.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's been a pleasure having you.
It's been great to be here.
If someone were watching this and considering coming on a retreat with us and embracing some of the program and daily activities, yeah, what would you say to them?
I would say you should come and, be open to kind of trying it all, even if it's kind of not, familiar. And then last but not least, I think try to come with the mindset that, of what you're here for is to do good things for your brain and your body, that's kind of what I think the vibe is here, and it's a good thing. So it's a good investment in yourself, and be open to working on that stuff.
Awesome. Well, yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself, and improve our brain and body.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Great having you, Kevin.
Yeah, thanks, Zach. Thanks for everything.
I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you'd like to learn more about the lifestyle here at Zen Cabarete, check out the links in the description. We offer a great mix of wellness-oriented services that allow our guests to live healthier and leave feeling recharged.